Hi crafting friends, welcome to my podcast. My name is Barbara Radzevicius and I'm Bondi Crafter. This will be my second last podcast for November, I'm thinking. Next month in December for Vlogmas, I am having mini month. So I've started my mini collection. I've had minis for a fair while but haven't had the right project for them. So now I have. So let's see what's going on. So a bit about me. My name is Barbara Radzevicius. I live in Bondi, New South Wales, Australia. It is a beautiful place. We're just coming into summer, so it's starting to warm up, really. It gets to about 38 degrees C here, but in the afternoons we get what's called a southerly buster, and so a nice cool breeze, buster really, comes up the coast and just open the windows and we get lovely salty air. It is lovely. I'm not real keen on the real humid summer, but you know, it's only for like 8 weeks of the year, so it's all good. In February will be my second year of podcasting, and I'm going to have something special for that, some special giveaways. That should be something to look forward to. And yeah, so this month, after Vlogmas and Vlogtember, I think I must have specialised in scarves. It's not that I don't like knitting jumpers and cardigans. I have done a fair few of those last year. I especially love Andrea Mowry's Douglas Cardi. I love it. I made 3 of them last year, so I really don't need any more cardigans. And in this climate zone, anything over 4-ply, well, it's just a bit warm. So I'll show you what I've been doing. I do have a whip, and it is a jumper. It's not really a jumper, it's a vest. It's a beautiful vest. I'm doing mine in a yarn that I got at the recent yarn festival here in Wyong, New South Wales, just up the coast from me, about 150 kilometres. We went in the train, and this is how far I have gotten so far. So I've cast on, and I'm doing the band. Not exactly how the band is done in this, but pretty much the same. So I don't want longer at the back and shorter at the front. So I'll have both of my garter stitch hems the same length, but with an I-cord at the edge. So this is the first one. The yarn is beautiful and squishy. The only thing I've got to say about it is the spin isn't tight, and so it's inclined to split, but once it's knitted up, as you can see, it is beautiful. It's soft. I love this colour. I love this grey blue colour. It's a stormy colour, and I just love it. So that is my whip, and I'm hoping to get it done by the end of summer. So that gives me a fair while to do it. So I'm thinking it will probably take 6 weeks, let's say, over summer. I'll just do it when I feel like it. I have finished scarves, friends. So I've been hitchhiking in the pattern. The pattern is by Martina Behm, and it's Hitchhiker. So I made this beautiful fairy floss candy silk mohair from Spin Dye Attic in the UK. I got this, put an I-cord on it. I have to say, because they're all done in different yarns, they're not exactly the same, but even so, they're pretty much the same. It is just so delicious. I don't know whether I'll keep it myself or gift it, but isn't it just heavenly? And it reminds me of fairy floss, you know, when we were kids, and sugar candy. That's why it's called candy. This is all I have left from the SKEIN. I've decided to knit my Hitchhikers and use up all the SKEINs. And here's the label. So with my yarns that I use, I always attach a sample of the yarn to the ball band, so I know what yarn I'm using. And then I just put in my notes book. That was the first one. And then I found sugar ball yarns. They are so beautiful. And so, yep, I bought a fair few. Not all in one go. This is the first one I made, the blue one. Blue and purple. And the ball band tells you what it is on the colours. It's probably not that one. Oh no, sorry, that's the one for the next one. Isn't it just lovely? And these colours are just lovely. Oh, the pattern, it says to have approximately 42 teeth. So my fairy floss has, let me check, 31 teeth in the whole sequence. Then this one, which is 150 grams, has 34 teeth. A lot of people have, a lot of family and friends have said how beautiful this is. Isn't it just lovely? So that's my second one. I just finished this one last night and it took me, it's called Sand Dunes. And let me see. It took me 6 days to make this one. So it's a bit bigger. The colours on this are just lovely too. One of my daughters says she loves this one. I think it's a hint. And it reminds me of sand dunes. It's just lovely. I really, really love the Hitchhiker pattern. And then I have started another. That's what this one is. It's really fine wool. I think it's Night Garden, but I could be wrong. And this one I'm putting beads on. I was looking at some YouTubes and they said how to put beads on the Hitchhiker, but it wasn't exactly the right way to do beads for me because I didn't have a very fine crochet hook and I couldn't get them to go in the right place on the teeth. So I just sewed them on. So this is my, that's the first tooth. I thought I'd put 3 of these beautiful little glass beads. They reflect the light and refract the light and everything else. They're just beautiful. And so I put some little beads in between and then I'm going to put the big blue beads every 4th tooth. And I'm just going to sew them on. I think it's lovely. So this will be a beaded hitchhiker. And the colours are lovely too. And that's that ball. It's just really, really nice yarn. So this is what I have to make hitchhikers. They are all silver balls. There's blue and green. This one has red in it. So something lovely. And then for next month, this is my collection so far of minis. And John wound them into little balls for me. So they're so beautiful. These are John Arbon's allotment, down on the allotment minis. And also I'm using a John Arbon SKEIN. And this is a pattern I'm going to use for Vlogtober. It's lovely. It's called Scattering Petals Cowl. This cowl is all about mini skeins, so it is perfect, DK, and yeah, easy to memorize, should be good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is how it looks. So it's made as a tube, I think. I did read through the pattern. There are 3 different ways to make this cowl with different minis, different weight minis. So you can either make it with a sock weight mini, which is beautiful in those beautiful indie dye sock yarns. There's a DK weight and also a double stranded DK sock. So that's holding 2 socks together. December minis. My mini month should be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to use minis that have an organic, earthy feel to them. So no brights, just mud. And I love it. I love muddy colours. I think they're my favourite of all colours. This is why I like black colours, dual colours with a black undertone. And so yeah, that's what I'm up to. So hitchhiker month for me. I'm going to make a couple of more hitchhikers by the end of November. So I'll show you those next month, at the end of this month, hopefully. And then we'll also talk more about Vlogtober, Vlogmas, and what we're going to do with Vlogmas. Also, Sophie scarf. Hope we're all jogging along with that, and they should be finished in a couple of weeks. Plenty of time, friends, don't worry. Just keep knitting and all will be good. And I am making something to go with my swap, so I hope you will like it. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, my new friends. Thank you for everyone for coming along for the knitting journey, crafting journey, sewing journey, quilting journey. In the next episode, I have some footage of machine quilting. Judith's going to demonstrate how she machine quilts a big quilt, and that is very interesting. How she it's not a long arm, it's a Sweet 16, which is a lovely sewing machine. I've got to tell you, a lovely quilting machine for domestic use. And yeah, so that should be great. I really like to have my friend on my episodes, and especially demonstrating how to machine quilt, which a lot of you are interested in. You can also machine quilt on your domestic sewing machine. It could be a bit harder for quilts over lap size, I would say, but for project bags and small quilts lap size, you can do it on your domestic sewing machine. And so yeah, machine quilting. I find machine quilting is excellent for summer too, because it can be a warm job. Yeah, so that's about it for this time. We are going to see the Blue Mountains this weekend, and that should be lovely. I'll show you the Three Sisters if you haven't seen them or heard of them. They're in the Blue Mountains, and hopefully it will be sunny, and you'll see why the Blue Mountains are called the Blue Mountains. So yeah, that should be good. I'm looking forward to having a bit of a rest, if you can say that. So okay, friends, thanks for joining me, and keep well. See you in 2 weeks. Bye, friends. Here are my hitchhikers in more detail. It's just a lovely pattern. Lovely Sunday afternoon here, Sydney Harbour. I can smell salt in the air. It's a nice breeze. The airplane's just, seaplane's just taking off. There it is, just there. Lovely. So peaceful. You would think things are happening, that's not.